You've spent months planning your dream barndominium. You've got the land, the builder, and the financing all lined up. Then you call your insurance company, and they tell you no. Then another company says no, and another. Suddenly you realize that insurance companies absolutely hate barndominiums, and you're about to find out why. But don't worry, because today I'm revealing the 5 insurance carriers that will actually say yes and cover your barndominium in 2026. Stay with me until the end, because I'm breaking down exactly why insurers are so hesitant, what you need to know to get approved, and how to avoid getting denied. Before we dive in, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our content on alternative housing and barndominiums. And a huge shout out to Chriselman3410, our amazing new channel supporter. Thank you so much for your support. It means the world to us. Now, let's talk about why getting insurance for your barndominium feels like pulling teeth. Why insurance companies hate barndominiums. Let's get brutally honest here. Insurance companies are businesses built entirely on data and risk assessment. They look at decades of claims history, analyze patterns, and calculate risk. With barndominiums, they have a major problem. There's almost no historical data. These structures are relatively new in the residential market, and insurers have no idea how they'll perform over 20, 30, or 50 years. The primary reason insurers reject barndominiums is non-traditional construction. Most barndominiums use metal siding, metal roofs, and open floor plans that deviate significantly from standard stick-built homes. Insurance companies have established protocols for traditional wood frame houses. They know exactly how much damage a hailstorm causes, how fire spreads, and what repairs cost. With metal structures, they're operating in the dark. The dual-use nature creates confusion and risk. Many barndominiums serve multiple purposes: residential living, workshop space, equipment storage, agricultural use, or even small business operations. Is it a home? Is it a barn? Is it commercial? This ambiguity makes underwriters nervous because claims could involve residential damage, business liability, agricultural equipment, or livestock injuries. That's a complicated risk profile. Metal construction specifically triggers concerns about hail damage. In states like Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas, where severe hailstorms are common, insurers worry about costly claims from dented metal roofs and siding. Some carriers flat out refuse to cover any structure with metal roofing because of hail risk, regardless of how well built it is. Rural locations add another layer of complexity. Barndominiums are typically built in rural areas where fire departments have longer response times, increasing potential damage from fires. The distance from emergency services makes insurers wary. Additionally, rural properties often include livestock, horses, heavy equipment, and other elements that increase liability exposure. Valuation challenges make underwriters uncomfortable. How do you determine replacement cost for a custom barndominium? A traditional 2,000 square foot house has comparable sales data. A custom barndominium with 1,500 square feet of living space and 800 square feet of workshop, that's much harder to accurately value. And insurers hate uncertainty. The consequence of being denied. Here's what many people don't realize until it's too late. If you can't get insurance, you can't close on your mortgage. Lenders absolutely require insurance before they'll fund your construction loan or mortgage. No insurance means no loan, which means your entire project stops dead in its tracks. You could have everything else ready to go, but without that insurance policy, you're stuck. Some desperate barndominium owners settle for inadequate coverage just to satisfy lender requirements. They might get a basic policy that excludes critical elements of their structure or doesn't properly cover the dual-use nature of the building. Then when disaster strikes, they discover they're massively underinsured. That's a nightmare scenario. The 5 carriers that will actually insure barndominiums. Now for the good news. While many major carriers turn barndominiums away, there are 5 companies that understand these structures and will provide proper coverage. Let me break them down for you. Number 1, State Farm. State Farm is one of the largest home insurance providers in the United States, and they've adapted to cover non-traditional homes, including barndominiums. They offer what's called a barndominium rider that can be added to their homeowner policies for comprehensive coverage. State Farm provides customizable policies that can be tailored to the unique aspects of your property. Their extensive agent network means you can usually find a local agent who understands barndominiums. The key with State Farm is working with an experienced agent who knows how to structure the policy correctly. Not all State Farm agents are equally knowledgeable about barndominiums, so ask specifically about their experience with metal buildings and dual-use structures. Number 2. Farm Bureau Insurance. Farm Bureau is the gold standard for rural property insurance. They have extensive experience with agricultural buildings, barns, and non-traditional structures because that's their core business. Farm Bureau agents understand the unique needs of barndominium owners better than almost anyone. They know about livestock liability, equipment coverage, and the realities of rural living. Their policies can be customized to cover residential areas, workshop spaces, and agricultural uses, all under one comprehensive policy. The coverage is typically very thorough because they're not trying to force a barndominium into a traditional home insurance template. They're actually building policies specifically designed for this type of property. Farm Bureau operates through state-level organizations, so availability and pricing vary by location. But if they're available in your state, they should be your first call. Number 3. American Family Insurance. American Family has made a strategic decision to embrace non-traditional homes, including barndominiums. They focus on providing personalized service and customizable policies that meet the specific needs of homeowners. American Family agents work with you to understand your exact situation, what you're using the space for, and what coverage you actually need. They don't have blanket policies that reject all metal construction. Instead, they evaluate each property individually. Their flexibility makes them a solid choice, especially if you have a barndominium with unique features or mixed uses. They're available in most states and have competitive pricing. Number 4. Germania Insurance. If you're in Texas, Germania Insurance is your secret weapon. Germania specializes in barndominiums and rural property insurance. They were literally founded to serve rural Texas communities, and they understand these properties inside and out. Germania even markets specific barndominium insurance policies by name. They're not trying to retrofit a traditional homeowner policy to cover your metal building. They build insurance products specifically for barndominiums. Their agents know what questions to ask, they understand metal construction, and they know how to properly value these properties. The downside is that Germania only operates in Texas, so if you're building outside of Texas, they can't help you. But for Texas barndominium owners, they're often the easiest path to proper coverage. Number 5. USAA. If you're a military member, veteran, or a family member eligible for USAA, you're in luck. USAA provides excellent coverage for a wide variety of property types, including barndominiums. Their homeowner policies include structure coverage, contents, personal liability, and loss of use. USAA consistently receives top ratings for customer service and claims handling. They're experienced with non-traditional properties because military families often live in unique situations. The limitation is eligibility. You must be military affiliated to join USAA. If you qualify, they should absolutely be on your list to call. Their rates are typically very competitive, and their claim service is exceptional. Honorable mentions and specialty options. Beyond these 5 major carriers, there are other options worth considering. Independent insurance agencies like Wise Insurance Group in Texas, Herring Insurance in Texas, and Hitchings Insurance in Ohio, Indiana, and Michigan work with multiple carriers. These independent agencies are valuable because they can shop your policy across numerous insurance companies to find one willing to provide coverage. If the major carriers turn you down, an independent agent might find a smaller regional carrier that will say yes. Foremost Insurance, a subsidiary of Farmers Insurance, specializes in non-traditional homes and properties. They offer flexible policies adapted to unique characteristics of barndominiums. Indiana Farmers Insurance specializes in agricultural insurance and understands farm structures well. They're worth contacting if you're in the Midwest. What you need to get approved. Now that you know who to call, let's talk about what you need to have ready to maximize your chances of approval. Insurance companies want detailed information, and the more you can provide up front, the better. First, have comprehensive documentation of your construction. This means detailed floor plans showing exactly what's living space versus workshop or storage. Include specifications of materials used, especially your metal gauge, insulation type and R value, and foundation details. Provide photos of the completed structure from multiple angles, showing both exterior and interior. Second, clarify the primary use of the structure. Be absolutely clear that this is your primary residence, not a commercial barn with living quarters attached. If you have workshop space, explain that it's for personal use, not a business. If you do operate a business from the property, disclose that up front and ask about adding commercial coverage. Trying to hide commercial use is a fast track to denied claims later. Third, highlight safety features. Document everything you've done to make the property safe and secure. This includes fire detection systems, sprinkler systems if installed, security systems and cameras, storm shelters if you're in tornado country, quality locks and doors, and proper electrical and plumbing by licensed contractors. Safety features can significantly lower your premiums and make insurers more comfortable. Fourth, be prepared to discuss location. Provide the distance to the nearest fire station and fire hydrant. Explain your water source, whether well or municipal. Detail your septic or sewer system, and describe your property's flood risk or elevation. Rural locations make insurers nervous, but if you can demonstrate reasonable emergency service access, it helps. Fifth, understand your coverage needs. Think through what you actually need covered. Do you need full replacement cost or actual cash value? How much liability coverage do you want? Do you need coverage for expensive tools or equipment in your workshop? What about coverage for animals if you have livestock or horses? Being able to articulate exactly what coverage you need shows the insurer you're a sophisticated customer who understands insurance. What to expect for pricing? Let's talk money because Barndominium insurance isn't always cheap. Generally, you should expect to pay slightly more for Barndominium insurance than you would for a comparable traditional home. The lack of historical data means insurers price in extra risk, and that cost gets passed to you. Typical Barndominium insurance costs range from $1,000 to $3,000 per year, depending on size, location, coverage level, and the carrier you choose. For a 2,000 square foot Barndominium in a rural area with standard coverage, expect around $1,500 to $2,200 annually. If you're in a high-risk area for weather events like hail, tornadoes, or hurricanes, add another $500 to $1,000 per year. Your deductible choice dramatically affects your premium. Choosing a higher deductible, say $2,500 or $5,000 instead of $1,000, can reduce your annual premium by 20 to 30%. If you can afford to cover minor damages out of pocket, a higher deductible makes sense financially. Bundling policies can save you significant money. If you insure your vehicles with the same company that covers your Barndominium, you can often save 15 to 25% on your home insurance. Ask every carrier about multi-policy discounts. Insider tips for success. Let me give you some insider tips that will dramatically increase your chances of getting approved and getting good rates. Tip 1. Start the insurance conversation early. Don't wait until you're ready to close on your construction loan. Start talking to insurance agents during your planning phase. Some construction methods or materials might make insurance impossible or extremely expensive. Better to know that before you build than after. Tip 2. Work with experienced agents. When you call these carriers, specifically ask if the agent has experience with Barndominiums or metal buildings. If they don't, ask to speak with someone who does. An inexperienced agent might give you incorrect information or submit your application wrong, leading to unnecessary denials. Tip 3. Be completely honest. Do not try to hide the fact that your home is a Barndominium or that it has metal construction. Misrepresenting your property is insurance fraud, and it will absolutely void your coverage when you need it most. Honesty up front might mean higher premiums, but dishonesty later means no coverage at all. Tip 4. Get multiple quotes. Don't stop at the first yes you receive. Get quotes from at least 3 carriers so you can compare coverage and pricing. Rates can vary dramatically between companies for the exact same property. Tip 5. Document everything. Keep detailed records of all your construction materials, contractor licenses, permits, and inspection reports. If you ever need to file a claim, this documentation will be invaluable. It also helps during the application process. Tip 6. Consider specialty coverage. If you have expensive equipment, tools, or vehicles in your workshop area, ask about inland marine coverage or equipment floaters. Standard homeowner policies have limits on tools and equipment that might not be sufficient for a serious workshop. What happens if you get denied? If you apply to one of these carriers and still get denied, don't panic. First, ask exactly why you were denied. The reason matters. If it's because of metal siding, that's different than being denied because of your location or because you have commercial activity. If one carrier denies you, immediately apply to another. Each insurance company has different underwriting guidelines, and a denial from State Farm doesn't mean Farm Bureau will also deny you. Work through the entire list before you give up. Consider working with an independent insurance broker or agent. These professionals work with dozens of insurance carriers and have relationships that can help get your application in front of the right underwriter. They know which carriers are more flexible on metal construction, which ones handle rural locations well, and which ones understand dual-use properties. If all traditional carriers deny you, look into surplus lines insurance. This is a specialty market for hard-to-insure properties. It's more expensive, and the carriers aren't traditional household names, but it provides legitimate coverage when no one else will. An independent agent can help you access surplus lines markets. Getting insurance for a barndominium is more challenging than insuring a traditional home, but it's absolutely possible. The 5 carriers I've shared today, State Farm, Farm Bureau Insurance, American Family Insurance, Germania Insurance, and USAA, have proven track records of insuring barndominiums. Start with these companies, work with experienced agents, provide comprehensive documentation, and be completely honest about your property. Remember, the insurance conversation should happen early in your planning process, not at the last minute before closing. Being proactive gives you time to address any issues and find the right coverage at the best price. The barndominium lifestyle is incredible, and proper insurance protects your investment and gives you peace of mind. Don't let the insurance challenge scare you away from building your dream home. With the right approach and the right carriers, you can absolutely get the coverage you need. So drop a comment below and tell me, are you struggling to get insurance for your barndominium? Which carrier worked for you? And if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with anyone planning to build a barndominium. Knowledge is power, and insurance companies hate when customers are informed and prepared. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.